So in this class we will proceed the chapter 9, history, establishment of company rule in India. In the last class we have discussed about the introductions, that coming of the European powers to our India, and how the sea, after discovering the sea route by Vasco da Gama, one by one European countries started to come to our country for the purpose of business. So in this class we will discuss about the European or the East India Company. Okay, so let's start. Okay, we will discuss three parts: conquest of Bengal, battle of Plassey, and battle of Buxar. In this class we will discuss about these three parts. Okay, so first we will discuss about the Bengal province. Bengal province was governed or administered by Alwardi Khan. Alwardi Khan followed the policy of keeping European merchants under control. But after the death of Alwardi Khan, Siraj-ud-Daulah, his grandson, took the charge of the Calcutta administration. And Siraj-ud-Daulah was also a dominant ruler who also tried to keep control the European merchants but failed. The European traders started fortification, that means making new forts in Calcutta. So one day Siraj-ud-Daulah captured Calcutta. This message reached to Robert Clive. At that time the East India Company charge was in the hands of Robert Clive. So Robert Clive, with 900 European armies and 1200 sepoys, he recaptured Calcutta. So this was the Calcutta, now it is called as Kolkata. A Calcutta story, how it was captured by European trading centers or British, and it was recaptured again by Siraj-ud-Daulah, and it was again recaptured by Robert Clive. Okay, so this matter is not ended with these events. Let's start about the Battle of Plassey. There was a harsh relationship between Siraj-ud-Daulah and Robert Clive. So it turned into a battle very soon. This Battle of Plassey was occurred in 1757. The place is Plassey, which is situated between Calcutta and Murshidabad. Okay, at that place there was a battle between Mirzapur, Siraj-ud-Daulah. There is a battle between Siraj-ud-Daulah and Robert Clive. Due to the Mirzapur betrayed to Sultan, for this reason Siraj-ud-Daulah defeated in the battle, and as a result Robert Clive won the battle very easily. And another reason of that Siraj-ud-Daulah defeated in the battle, the sophisticated weapons that was used by the British army, that is also a major point for the winning of the British army. Okay, so results: British won the battle. Obviously Mirzapur became the Nawab, as the commitment had taken, or the agreement between Robert Clive and Mirzapur. If the Battle of Plassey Robert Clive will win, then Mirzapur ultimately became the Nawab of Bengal. This was the reward of Mirzapur. Okay, so results: and when Mirzapur became the Nawab of Bengal, he gifted a large sums of money. To Robert Clive, and also 24 parganas, means villages, to given British for the collection of revenues. Okay, so in this way British started to establish her empire one by one place. It was started from Calcutta or Bengal, but time was passing. As the time was passing, Mirzapur could not fulfill the demand of Robert Clive or the British company. So at last time, British company, for this reason, British company moved away Mirzapur and installed or given the throne to Mir Qasim, who was son-in-law of Mirzapur. So when Mir Qasim was completely the opposite of Mirzapur, he did not want to be a puppet of British in the hands of British. So Mir Qasim opposed the policy adopted by Robert Clive and British company, East India Company. So when Mir Qasim opposed, so British attacked on Mir Qasim, and Mir Qasim could not fight against the British army. So he taken the refuge at Awadh Nawab Awadh, the Nawab of Awadh. The Nawab of Awadh at that time was Shujaudullah. Who was the Shujaudullah? So Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar interrelated. I am telling about. Let's come to the another state, that is Shujaudullah. That is Awadh. Awadh Nawab was Shujaudullah. And before that, there is another refugee was also there, that is Shah Alam II, who was a Mughal emperor. After defeat by British, he also taken refuge at Awadh. And now Mir Qasim taken the refuge of Awadh. Now these three kings joined their hands and planned to attack on British East India Company. And these events occurred 1764. This incident is known as Battle of Buxar. And Buxar, where Buxar is situated? Buxar situated at Bihar. Buxar situated at Bihar. And now this time, at that time there is only one ruler, that is Siraj-ud-Dowla. But in this time there is three rulers. So there is maximum chance of winning. But unfortunately, all three rulers are defeated by British East India Company. And at that time, the British East India Company was not led by Robert Clive. It was led by Major Hector Munro. And what was the results of the Buxar? This result is very much important in Indian history, because in this time the British East India Company won the battle and defeated three big kings, that means the powerful kings, and British won the battle. Expansion of power to Bihar and Odisha. Not only his power limited with Bengal, now the power of British East India Company expanded to Bihar and Odisha, and he gained the rule and the Diwani. What is Diwani? Diwani is the right to collection of land revenues. So after collecting of so much places land revenue, British East India Company becoming more and more rich day by day. So which helped him to maintain a big army, and with that help of big army he started to conquer one by one place gradually. And how he captured and how the British East India Company established the big empire in India, we will discuss in the next classes. Thank you and have a nice day.